Our last item of business is a report from the Citizens Oversite Committee for our mill levy override. And we're super excited to hear this. I know we've been spending lots of money, and so it'll be great to make sure that it's all being spent in the way we said it would be spent. I think it is, but I'm anxious to hear.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. I will just introduce to you all Dr. Ken Humphreys, who serves as the chair to the Citizens Oversight Committee, and he has an update for you all tonight. Dr. Humphreys?
Thank you. Mr. Matthews, Board of Education members, Dr. Pilch. I have the same basic report that I did in December, a very positive one, first of all. I have a lot of thank yous to pass around, but I'll briefly mention, of course, Megan and Mandy in the finance area have been very helpful in terms of supplying the information that we needed to look over. And to give you an idea of, we basically wholeheartedly feel that the district is scrutinized. We are scrutinizing, and the district is scrutinizing the spending of the mill levy dollars very appropriately. We were actually intending to meet quarterly. We've met more than that, but our next meeting won't be until sometime in late May. But we do believe that the district is definitely in accordance with what they said they would do. We had two big questions at the last meeting, several meetings, and one of them was, is the district living up to the commitments that they made? Categorically, yes. Is there communication with the public? We believe that there is, but we believe that can be improved. So we're going to take it upon ourselves to make recommendations to even enhance that communication a little bit more. But before, and I'll give you some of those ideas in just a moment, we've met 5 times, just to give you an idea. We've the last one being on March 20th, and we have reviewed in depth several times the committee's document in terms of the purpose of the Oversight Committee. I have, and we have as a committee, encouraged our members to review the budgets that's available to them, and we reviewed the mill levy spending reports at each meeting that we had. And that was provided by the Finance Division, and particularly Megan, who was instrumental in putting those together. We also requested, we've had reports from each of the schools. That is part of those reports that Megan has provided. We did have one situation where we felt we needed more information from the charter schools. So we asked Megan to respond to the charter schools and ask them for more detail, because some of the reports were a bit vague. And so we were not clear on exactly what they were saying. So we asked for that. We got good responses back that followed, for the most part, what the rest of the schools in the district do. And we felt much more positive about that at the last meeting that we had. So we can assure you again that all of the schools, in their own ways, individually sometimes, are reporting to the district, as they should, about what they're doing with the mill levy dollars, override dollars. We did discuss the district's transportation situation too, and at the last meeting we really had a good conversation about that with Dr. Pilch attending the meeting and feeling very positive about that too. Our future plans. Some of the committee members may attend the district's VIP tour on the 15th. I'm one of those. Some of you may know that I have history in this district. And as an aside, editorially, I can verify for you that some of the older buildings were really solid. I was principal at Arlington. One year I was there 6 years. We decided we moved the kindergarten room, but we needed lots of water. So we now removed the room, and getting ready for the opening in September, the workers had to drill 18 inches of concrete to get at some place where they could add water lines. And also I did spend some time at Montfort, and I've been back lots because my grandkids both were products of Montfort School. And I can assure you, I was standing there when they dug the hole, and I was appointed almost 2 years ahead for Montfort. And from my perspective, that building is very solid, and it was very nicely done. It looks great, and it's holding up very well. Some of the things we're planning for, and I'll finish with this, we'd like to do, some of our members would like to tour Meeker and see some of the work that has been done there. We're going to do something in terms of working with Teresa about publishing something else, perhaps in the Tribune or some other method. We're going to again meet in July, and in some way we want to be part of, if we can, the district's back to school event in August. Any questions?
Ms. Pappas.
Not a question, but I just really want to tell you how much we appreciate this report. When we were out in the community asking people to support an MLO, one of the, I think, contributing factors to that being passed was the fact that we were going to have a Citizens Oversight Committee. So really appreciate it. This is very thorough, and I just really appreciate the time of you and all of the other members on the committee. I'm sure we all do.
Thank you. Well, our members aren't here, but of course I should, for the record, maybe say who they are. Some of you are very familiar with these people. Gary Fuentes, Leslie McGrew, Jessica Marshall, Scott Rankin, and Mike Frick. They're hard workers, yes, and lots of good discussions. And I thank you for the opportunity to serve the district in this way. It's an honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ms. Elise.
Oh, he's leaving.
One last comment or question, please, sir.
So it wasn't really, I guess it wasn't a question, but I know communication. That is always the key, and we all need to do better with that. So I look forward to your suggestions on what we can do, and maybe not even just with the MLO. I mean, those could be things that we do across the district in other areas too. So I look forward to all your ideas on that.
Report to the community.
Oh, that'd be great.
They will have a report.
Super.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you to your committee as well. And I just want to take one last opportunity tonight to thank the voters for passing that MLO. That money is not only being well spent and spent the way that we said that it would, it makes a difference. It makes a difference in the curriculum that our kids have, the maintenance needs that we're able to address, the computers we're able to get in their hands, and the bandwidth to run all that. It has been phenomenal for this district, and we can't say thank you enough. I don't think there is any other business tonight, so we are adjourned.